strong.
Hi, and welcome to Funny Minds. I am your host, Lynn B., and I'm here with my co-host,
Edward Biss.
And before we go on, I'd like to say Happy New Year. This is going to be our first episode of the new year, so I'm really excited and hope that everybody has an absolutely wonderful 2025, because I'm hoping that we do too. So today we're very, very lucky to have on a really great guy, King Ephraim. He's a hip-hop producer, and he's from Orlando, Florida, which he's close by you. So welcome to our show. What do I call you, Kingy?
You can just call me King.
I'll call you King. All right, not Prince, not Pauper, not Jester. You're King, okay?
No, Prince was already taken.
Yeah, Prince was taken. So,
King,
hi,
like
welcome to the show.
I'm happy to be here. I'm thankful for the opportunity. You know, I'm a person that loves music. I love hip hop. I love talking about it, and I'm just, here to be,
You're right up the road from me. I'm in Tampa. You're up in Orlando area?
Yes. I'm over here by Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hopefully we're going to come visit Universal by the end of the year, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Got to be a good year. So if it is, we'll be down there. And when we come down, we're going to look you up. I'm going to call you and say, hey, King, I'm in the area.
You should. Hey, I love it. Hey, I'll have fun.
So how did you get started in the business? Well, first of all, how long are you in the business?
For now, it's been about 10 years. I'm coming along 10 years. I've been really focused on internet producing because that's how I really got started, because it was a time I was making beats for the local artists in my area. And I started reaching out online and started working with artists all around the world. So that's how I really,
Can you name some of those artists for us? Would we know any of them?
Big artists, maybe not. Maybe I have right now I have a licensing deal with a Chinese brand, but I have a couple artists. What's his name? He's more of an Indian artist, but locally, in Orlando. Let me see. I have an artist. I don't know if you know of him. I got to look him up. I don't know if he's going to go out.
We don't know a lot of hip hop. I've had two hip hop artists on so far. And, it's not something it's not the type of music we usually get into, but I've had so much fun with these two artists, and they were really amazing. I'm really good friends with the one. He's out in Las Vegas, but I can send you his name, because he's looking to do stuff, and who knows, maybe the two of you can collab with something. But I think it's very interesting. I didn't always like rap music because, first of all, I don't understand it, but the two people that I've had on the show so far, I can understand their music. It's really good. It's more godlike type of music, hip-hop music, if you understand what I mean. And DRB is one guy that we had on, and Rob the Poe, he was the other one. But I'll send you their information. Maybe you might collab with them on something. I don't know. But I think it's
King,
very
I was going to say,
interesting.
it's safe to say that if you name any hip hop or rap artist, 100% she's not going to know who they are.
That's why,
I know Ice-T.
I'm putting in a lot of effort, but to find it, I have a lot of messages here that I'm trying to scroll through. But he's a local artist. I met him at I really try to link in with a lot of local artists in my area. But yeah,
you got a pretty good scene there in Orlando with hip hop.
I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, everybody know each other in this local bar, and everybody's scene. And I try to stay connected through Instagram, my main So yeah, and I mean, if anything, if you're in Orlando, we should you say you're in Tampa area.
I'm in Tampa, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what type of music y'all do up there?
I've been doing, traveling and performing for a long time, but it's really in the tribute world as a guitarist and vocalist. So we play up at the House of Blues up in Orlando doing Queen.
Oh.
So we did a Queen tribute at Def Leppard. Yeah, rock.
AC/DC, yeah.
ACD. We would do the whole look,
I like
the whole show.
Back in Black. I like that
Back
song.
in Black, yeah.
Love that.
So yeah, I've been all over the planet doing that stuff. But it's funny, and I'm sure you'll agree. no matter where you go, King, you got great fans out there. You know, these people are just hungry for just good, solid entertainment, you know. And so I think in the position you're in, you know, you're online, you're doing beats, you know, you're networking. Sometimes it's good for you to hitch your wagon to someone who's getting started too, who maybe been around 10 years and is looking to break through, and you guys are on the same page, you know. And also too, sometimes your beats may go well with a specific artist.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
Do you only do hip hop artists, or would you consider branching out into other type of?
No, like I say, like because my target was never like big time artists. Like I always like, because I'm an underground. I like underground because I feel like I can control more of my music. You know, I'm able to control my master. Not really into contracts. You know, I have contracts. I have a like when I was bringing up this Chinese company, I have a Chinese company that's have my music in like games and stuff and licenses and stuff like that. But like I say, I'm not big like with big time artists. Like I say, underground.
Yeah.
Like to like right now I have a project that I'm working on. Like my music is more of like a beat. It's like I'm a producer, like if you can say. But I do have like songs and stuff that I do also. And I have a project that I'm coming out with, another project, and like these projects get picked up by different entities. They like to use them for their like maybe YouTube stuff like this and or different things around the world, you know. So I really like to focus on these areas, you know. And also, my main focus, though, is the art because I love hip hop. I love making music. So these aspects are like different avenues that I go in, like, you know, like, and also I still focus on local also because I like to meet people. I love to talk to people. That's why I actually be on podcasts. I love to interact with people because it's interesting because like I say, you speak on AC/DC. Like I love AC/DC. Like I listen to them like all the time. And I love like old school rock, you know, Led Zeppelin, stuff like that. I love, you know, I love all that stuff. So, yeah.
Aside from what kind of, do you play any instruments?
Piano.
The piano. So
see, that's
keyboard
handy.
Also, like, yeah. Okay.
That is definitely handy for your beats, handy for your writing, you know, for ideas. That's handy. That's super handy. Are you using any software like Pro Tools?
I like beat machines, like, you know, about MPC, MPC Studio, stuff like program like that. Excuse me.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I use. And the keyboard, all It's more easy because it has like the link, and then I have with the keyboard I have what is it called?
Sequencer.
Yeah, natural and I like to use the program Natural Instruments. You ever heard of this program?
No.
Yeah, that's where I get all my keys from. It got some great selections of plugins. I mean,
yeah. So you could pretty much put anything together. You could put that to it. Yeah, that's handy. That's super handy.
Well, that end of the business, I'm not really too familiar with. I call myself technology for dummies. So, when it comes to Eddie understands more of that, the technical part of doing music and having a band and putting all that together. I just like to listen. I'm a music listener.
Hey, I'll tell you what, you mentioned putting your music in video games. I mean, that's a big, potentially big money avenue because of how huge video games are and how the licensing. I mean, it's worldwide. And if you get a beat on the right video game, I mean, that's potentially pretty,
that's really good. What about, aside from video games, what about like animated pictures and stuff like that, doing music for like animation?
Yeah, like I say, I have different contracts. Like I try to keep mostly focused on mastering my having my own masters, having my own contracts, so I can license out my material. So I try to when I make music, I focus on like underground artists. I try to work with them because there's so much talent in Orlando. First of all, it's so much talent, and I really want to work with artists that's really focused on making the art because, like, at the end of the day, good music always is. Good music gonna last. Just like you around here still playing AC/DC, like I love AC. Like I keep bringing them up. I fuck like what I'm saying. So good music gonna last. If you make good music, if you make good art, it's gonna last. So it don't matter.
Oh yeah.
Level you on, it's gonna connect. So I focus on that, and I try to negotiate, talk to people with licensing deals that's around the world. Like I say, around the world. Because I don't think locally. I try to shoot big as possible. Even though I don't really focus on working with big artists because I could like really just target them, but I try to shoot bigger beyond that. And if I'm assigned to a label, I'm not gonna sign to nothing but the try to shoot for the top. But so if anything, I'm gonna keep my masters. I'm gonna keep mine and keep on trying to connect. Well, not trying to, but connecting with different, like I said, licensing companies, libraries, network, and I also network like with radio. I also network with like podcast music, all those. Yeah, always.
Okay, that's
and you mentioned,
interesting.
you mentioned, and I'll, just for fans out there, you talk about owning your masters.
Mm-hmm.
So for the fans, basically, they don't understand when you make music and you're under contract from a record label. A lot of times in those contracts, basically, they're owning your music. So when he says owning his own masters, means that whatever he writes and lays down and produces, it's his. It's nobody else's. If someone wants to use it, if someone wants to use it, they have to go through him.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
If he signs with a record label, they could drop whatever kind of contract they want, but they're still going to work it in such a way that whatever you put out there, they're going to own.
Yeah.
So that's why you see a lot of big artists that change their mind, like Prince. We talked about Prince earlier. Prince had to change his. That's why he called himself the artist.
Yeah, yeah.
He had to totally change his name to fight the record label to get his music.
So you
see that throughout the years,
You can't, and this is getting to the legalese of stuff, but you can't set up a contract specifically stating that the music remains your property. You can't do that?
Well, you have lawyers that negotiate for you, and you can try.
If
you run your own thing, you run your own thing. But if you try to, link with a label or anybody who's going to try and put you under contract,
they're just going to want to own it.
You could go back and forth. Your attorneys, you tell your attorney, I'm not going to agree to this. I'm not going to, you could try. But usually when all is said and done, they
end up owning it.
As much. Even Taylor Swift just went through that.
Yeah, she did.
And look how huge she is. But she went out and put on her own live concert, did all her own songs and flipped her own money.
Oh, so the Eras concert was all done by her, produced, backed, everything?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
She wants to break away. She wants to break away, and she wants to own her stuff.
I think she's selling vinyl or something. I seen some ad about vinyl, and I like the way she's going with that too.
Mm-hmm. Vinyl's making a big comeback.
Yeah, I love this. I love it.
Yeah, I see that a lot. Vinyl, they're starting to really push that, and different colored vinyls and stuff like that, all designed and, which is really, think about it. Years ago, you went to the store and everything's black and white, and maybe there was a pink label or, in the middle of it or something like that. And you thought, oh, wow, this is really great, But now they want to have different colored vinyls and different decors on the vinyl. And that's so amazing. When you look at that and you look at now what they're going to do, that's amazing. So that'll bring record players back, or some sort of a record player,
Hell yeah, I got one. Are you kidding me?
I had one. Do you have one?
No, I got one. Yeah, I have one. I got 3. I bought 3 albums.
King,
I get a new one. I used to have one. I'm trying to get a new one right now. I'm in the process.
It kills me to think of all the albums that we've had throughout the years. Think of all the albums you had.
Well, I think Marty has all of my albums. Somebody took all of my albums when I sold the house.
Because it would be a shame.
Yeah, I think Marty has them, I had all those old albums, Moody Blues and all that stuff, from way back in the
good stuff
day.
Like Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, yeah, the Stones and the Beatles and all that stuff, yeah. Yeah, I had all that.
And we graduated into, when I was at that age, when Kiss was huge. Remember King? Remember Kiss? Oh, God.
But they just put up their tour. They're doing a new tour or something, Kiss is. So, and he is coming to the Garden, but he's coming at a time I can't go. So, and he's only doing one night. So, what are you gonna do?
Oh, that's Gene Simmons. That's his solo.
Yeah,
band.
Simmons.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing a solo.
Yeah, it's a Gene Simmons band.
Oh no, I don't want to see that. I want to see Kiss. I did see Kiss on their last tour. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Do you go?
I think it would be cool if King went as Paul Stanley for Halloween.
Paul Stanley.
How badass would that be? You show up at a party as Paul Stanley.
No.
Do you go out to a lot of different concerts, King?
I don't think. Maybe festivals, like if they playing like a fair or something. Not really. Not really. I was supposed to go see The Weeknd, and then COVID hit. Like, Weeknd was supposed to come. Mm-hmm. Like, that's who I'll go to, but nah, not really.
You're just stuck in your studio doing your thing.
Yeah, I love making music. I'm not gonna lie to you. Focus on making music.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, man. There's, it's wild because in your neck of the woods, Orlando, there's a lot
Yeah.
Hell, in Florida itself, there's a lot of outdoor festivals.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
Well, yeah, I mean,
all
you've
over
got the
the
weather
state.
for it. Yeah.
Hell yeah, and they take
It-
advantage. Orlando's got some good. They put on some good
it's raining
shows up
right
there.
now, but it's still beautiful.
Well, between sports and music, the South has it made,
Oh, yeah.
because it's got beautiful weather most of the time, and like 90% of the time, which is important. So if you're into sports, if you're into music, you can do your festivals, you can do whatever sport you want to do. And you can be really good at it, really excellent at it, because
Hell
you
yeah.
can do it all the time. You don't have to worry.
Are you a sports guy, King?
Yep. Tampa
What's
Bay.
your, are you NFL,
Tampa Bay.
MLB?
Yes, sir. Tampa
Buccaneer?
Bay. But love it. So I was so happy.
You're a Bucs fan?
Yes, sir. So happy Tom Brady came to the team. I was a Tom Brady fan. Then he came to Tampa Bay. I was even happy. I was like, yes.
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
Yes.
Hey, I'm a Chiefs fan.
Yeah, we're Chiefs fans.
I'm a Chiefs fan, so I got my own GOAT.
No, well, they're really hanging on the end here. They're pushing the limit on this with the football, with waiting to the last minute
I
and
know. They're giving me a
scoring
heart
and
attack, man.
giving you agita and everything else. But
Hell yeah.
the GOAT was really good. They said something's wrong with him or something. I think something's
Really?
wrong with him. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I saw some kind of a thing the other day.
He's got too much money syndrome.
No, when you look at him, he doesn't look right. I've been saying this for a while. He just doesn't look right. Tom Brady just doesn't look right. I don't know what it is, but he doesn't look right.
Maybe.
Are you kidding me? My mother she would date him in a heartbeat.
No, that's not the point.
I don't care what he looks.
The point is
What are you trying to say? He's not well?
He looks like he's sick somehow. He's got something wrong. Yeah, but I've been saying that for about a year now, that he just doesn't look right. So I mean, I don't. But somebody came out with it the other day and said, something's going on with Tom Brady. What's wrong? He doesn't look. So oh well.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? So King, what do you have on the horizon here? Like, you have music that you're doing right now that you're putting out for something?
Yeah, like I said, I have a project coming out. I would say the 20th of this month. I got a project.
Okay, Merry Christmas to your project.
Oh, thank you.
Hell yeah.
But it should be coming out the 20th, like beats and it's a couple of songs I worked on that I'm on, and artists, like I say, from around the world. Artists, I think I have one artist that's also from New York that I think is that I put on the project, but it's coming out recently. I'm still tweaking it, trying to make it sound, best I can. So hope people enjoy it.
Well, if there's something that you want me to play at the end of your episode, send me like a 2-minute, something for about 2 minutes, and I'll have the producer put it on at the end of the show so people can listen to the type of music that you're doing. If that's okay. All right. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. And this way everybody can take a look and take a listen, I should say. And you never know.
Hopefully
you just never know who's,
yeah.
because I send this out to different producers and stuff like that. The podcast goes out to the music industry. You never know who's going to listen to your music, and somebody could say, "Hey, I want to use that guy." You just never know what's going to happen, right? Right day, right time, right place.
And I also do engineering. I also try to do mixing. Mixing, mastering. I do, anything. Like I say, I work with licensing. So, TV, films, stuff like that. I'm very familiar. And I also do a deep study on the music business. So, I like to talk with lawyers and stuff like that. So if anybody need help, if you need help, I'm always open to take help as well. If y'all got any information to share, as well, I'm always a learning person. So,
Okay. Well, that's interesting to know. That's very interesting for everybody to know. So tell everybody.
Mastering is a whole different part of the process.
Oh, yeah.
People
people
use one studio to record, and then sometimes they go to another studio just to do the mastering. So that is that's a special part of the process.
True.
So if you're a one-stop shop, that's really great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If anything, just email me. I'll talk through the process. We'll talk. My email is kingefraimproduction@gmail.com. If you need help spelling it, I don't know if my name pop up at the
Yes, it does. Yes, your name is on here.
Yep.
Productions@gmail.com, all one word. So if you have any questions, if you have any advice, because I love information. I love people, giving me thoughts, and I love that. So just email me, and
What about Instagram? Where can they find you on Instagram?
My Instagram is King Ephraim Beats. Just King Ephraim Beats.
King Ephraim Beats.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're on Facebook too?
Same thing. King Ephraim, everything.
King Ephraim Beats. Okay.
Across the board.
So the king's out there. The king is out there. And if you want to find him, we just told you to find him.
The king is in the house.
The king is in the house. Yeah. Elvis left, but the king is in.
Hey.
Hey, when next time she comes down to Florida, we'll head up to Orlando and we'll just have a barbecue at your place.
No, we could.
I got some crazy white lady with purple hair knocking on my door. Who the hell is that?
Tony's, man. I have Tony's.
I will. Well, next time I come down, I'm going to come down after the holidays. I don't know when, but I haven't made my plans yet, but I'm coming down.
Give her a hip hop lesson 101.
I have to take my youngest grandson to the casino and show him how easy it is to win some money. Yeah.
I'm a poker. You like poker? I like playing poker now. Don't get me started.
Yeah.
I'm a one-armed bandit girl, so so no, I'm not going to teach him poker. I can't cards. I can't do that. He'll throw me out.
No, you're no fun.
I know. All right. Well, I welcome you for being on our show. It was very nice talking to you, and it's very interesting what you do.
Gotcha.
And again, I'm just like very, very happy that you took the time to be with us. And I'm wishing you the best 2025 you can have.
You too.
Okay, King.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
And the same to all of our fans out there. And thank you for watching. We're funnyminds.com. Yes. And you can go to our website, and we've got merch, and we're going to have even more. And we're almost finished, and our QR code is going to go out there to everybody. And you're going to like some of the stuff I have, or we have, and so buy it. There's no other word to put it. Buy it. Buy our brand.
Simple.
Tell them, simple. No, but I love everybody out there, and I'm really happy. And there's two, when you go on our site, funnyminds.com, there's two organizations that we really are aligned with, and that's St. Jude's Children's Hospital and breast cancer. And Eddie just came back from Neil's Kiss Cancer Goodbye, which is very important. I'm really happy that Neil did very well. And so we have breast cancer on our site too. So if you want to make a donation, please go ahead and do so, because it's very, very important. Both organizations are very important. So with that, I'm going to say thank you again and goodbye. And I love you all. And remember, laughter is always the best medicine. So let's make 2025 a rockin' laughing year. How's that sound?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Down for it.
Okay, King. Thank you so much for being on. I really appreciate it.
For having me. Thanks again.
Okay.
King, thank you so much, my friend. You rock.
Thank you.
Okay.
O-Town, baby.
Enjoy your evening.
You as well.
Bye-bye now.